So you had a pressure as such for 31st March, everyone? No as such. Okay, good. Generally at the senior level, yeah, it is there many times. Pressure means what? Working only. It's not the target which is to be met today, isn't it? Because targets are already done. Still at bank only. Oh my God. Okay, back office. Okay, yeah. So many of them are attending the class from the bank actually. Yeah. So today is the last foundation class batch. Okay, last foundation class batch, selection batch, and last foundation class. From Monday we'll be starting. Yeah. Okay, you are also at bank. Okay. On 31st March, generally we have to sit for much time. Yeah. Only sitting. Then this batch runs, that batch runs. Yeah. Okay. So today's topic is I'll take probability, basics of probability. Okay. Before that, focus on your electives. Okay. From tomorrow, the registration starts for CIB. So focus properly on these electives. Okay. Negative marking has been removed now. So focus on the electives properly. Rural, HR, IT, central, and risk. Mainly HR, IT, central are theory based. Rural risk, some problems are there. Yeah. So focus on them properly. Choose that elective which you are conversant with. So what is the session today? Types of probabilities. We'll be studying the basics of probabilities. Okay. Basics means types of probability, and then we'll be studying the numericals. That's what is the topic today. Probability. Yeah. Contact number you want? One sec. Contact number of Adda 24/7. Hold on. Take this, Puneet. Sir, I forwarded you the contact numbers of the administration guys. Okay, you can everyone you can contact them. Any issue you can directly contact them. Okay. Okay. Let's start. So the topic is types of probabilities, and secondly we'll be solving the numericals. So let's start without wasting the time. To this, everyone download those who are watching on YouTube. Okay, download at that 24/7 app. In this app, you'll be getting the premium study material, live classes, ebooks, tests, everything. Okay. Also, subscribe to Officers at that 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel, you'll be getting latest updates on JIB and CIB. And second point, the free YouTube series. Okay, right now, as you are watching the foundation class, I take free YouTube series at 6:30 a.m. in the morning for JIB, 7:30 for CIB BFM, and 8:30 for CIB ABM. Okay, so click on the this bell icon and subscription button. Okay, so basically there are three types of probabilities. Main, always remember there are only three types of probabilities. Number one, Bernoulli distribution. Okay, Bernoulli distribution. Yeah. Okay. In my Adda account showing ABM BFM recorded classes, but now these are gaib. Okay. Bernoulli distribution. Here, there are three basics. One is Bernoulli, second is binomial, and third is this is Bernoulli, this is binomial, and the third one is known as Poisson distribution. Okay. So how to define or describe these three? Firstly, remember very basic, and it's so simple to understand. I'll tell you. Bernoulli means what? Here, keep it very simple. Bernoulli means Bernoulli. This is the name of the person who had invented it. Okay. Only one trial. One trial means what? Suppose if I flip a coin once, one time I take the coin and I flip it in the air. So it will have either head or tail, but that will be only once. So whenever I do the trial only once, that is called as Bernoulli. Okay. Then binomial means what? Whenever I repeat, look at this, huh? Whenever I repeat Bernoulli more than once, okay, more trials, more than once, okay, more trials, then it is called as binomial. But more trials means what? Countable, finite we call it, finite, finite. Finite means countable. When I can count, I take the coin and I flip it one, then two, then three, let's say 10 times. So that is called as binomial. Okay. And what is poison then? Poison is very simple again. Poison. Again, this is the name of the person. Poison. Huh? This is the name of the person. Bernoulli. This is the name of the person. Poison. Binomial is not the name of the person. Okay. So poison means what? Okay. Poison means, see this. If I go on flipping that coin for infinite times, infinite, infinite times, then it is called as poison. Okay, at constant interval. So if I go on flipping the coin at infinite times, it is called as poison at constant interval. So these are the three basics of probability. Bernoulli, only one trial. Binomial, more than one trial. Poison, infinite trials. Okay. What is the difference between binomial and poison? Binomial is I can count it, finite, 10, 100, 15, 1000, anything it can be. But it should have an end number. Poison means infinite. There is no countable system over here. Means I could go on flipping that coin and how long, even I don't know. Clear? Now we'll study this. Bernoulli distribution is a discrete probability distribution where Bernoulli random variable can have only 0 or 1 as outcome. P is the probability of success and 1 minus P is the probability of failure. So it can have, Bernoulli means when I flip a coin, it will have either head or tail. It can't have in between, right? So it will have either head or tail. So P is called as success. Suppose if I say, what is the probability of getting the head? So I'm talking of head as success. And the other one, if other than head occurs, means tail occurs, then I'm talking it as a failure. Okay. So there are only two things. Same thing carries to options market. Options here. Options market means what? Stock options market. Okay. Stock, any commodity options. Options can have only two outcomes. Either your option increases or it decreases. That's it. There is no third option in options market. Okay. So that's why options market is one of the best example of Bernoulli. Either you will hit the target or you will not hit the target. Okay. Means what is options market? Suppose I say today Reliance is roughly at what? Reliance. Okay. I think it has grown today. So suppose if Reliance share today is 2330. Okay, 96 rupees up. My God. Let me show you this. Okay, can you, sir, other topics, PDFs, can you please give? I am not able to attend the classes. Okay, I'll share the PDF. Not a problem. Okay, yeah. Yeah, from Monday, we are having regular, means regular batches. Okay, paid batches. No free classes or from Monday. Okay, Puneet, I'll give you the PDFs. Not to worry. Okay, so suppose the Reliance right now is 2300. Shall I show you what the Reliance is? Here, it's very good to see this. One sec. Many of you might be dealing in markets also. One sec. Reliance share price. See this. It is 2330. today. My God, 96 rupees up per in single day. Wow. The one who has taken call option will have like made huge money today, isn't it? The one who has taken the call option might have made huge money today, right? And the one who has taken put option will have to sell his belongings, right? It's like this. Either your option goes up or your option goes down. Nothing in between. Okay. So today, if somebody has bought the Reliance call option morning, he would have made around if 10,000 is invested, he would have made around 25,000 today in single day. That's the point. Okay. Chalo. Let's move on. So this option Bernoulli theory is applicable to the options market where there are only two results possible. Either it goes up or down. The mean of Bernoulli distribution P and a variance Vx is P into 1 minus P. See this. Mean is known as P and variance is known as P into 1 minus P, or 1 minus P, some books call it Q also. So probability is equals to, for n equals to 0, it is 1 minus P. There are only two probabilities. Either you succeed or you fail. Okay. So n equals to 1, it is 1. Otherwise, if n equals to P, it is P. Okay. So probability is success is P and failure is 1 minus P. In probability theory and statistics, the binomial distribution are parameters n and p. With the parameters n and p is a discrete probability distribution of the number of successes in the sequence of n independent experiments, each asking yes no questions and each with its own Boolean valued outcome. Success with the probability p and failure with the probability 1 minus p. So look at this. What did I tell you about binary? Binary means more than one trial. So what does it say? With parameters n and p, n and p means these are the parameters. Huh? This p is success and 1 minus p is failure and n is number of elements and discrete probability distribution of the number of successes. Now number of successes, number means countable numbers. This is important. So number of trials, it is countable in a sequence of n independent experiments. Here n means countable again, where that's why I said binary means countable. Okay, each asking yes no question means each problem will have their own outcome and each with its Boolean value. Boolean means what? Boolean means either it's yes or no. There are only two answers possible, that is called as Boolean. Okay, Boolean valued outcome. Success with the probability P and failure with the probability Q1 minus P. A single success failure experiment is called as Bernoulli or Bernoulli experiment. And a sequence of outcomes is called as Bernoulli process. For a single trial, n equals to 1, binomial distribution is a Bernoulli distribution. So if I take binomial and do only one experiment, then it will be strictly Bernoulli. So again, go back to the basics. Bernoulli means one trial, binomial means more than one trial, and Poisson means infinite trials. Okay. Now let me come to binomial formula. So this is something important for you also to understand certain things now. Now those I'll explain you over here. So what are those? Okay, hold on. Take this. The binomial distribution formula is given as nx p raised to x q raised to n minus x. Now what is this nx? This is called as NCR. See, this part is known as NCR, combination. So combination of R elements from a set of n elements. So NCR. Formula for NCR is what? N factorial upon R factorial into n minus R factorial. Now what is factorial? Factorial means, suppose if I say 5 factorial. 5 factorial means what? 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, up to 1 only. Suppose if I say 4 factorial, then it is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So 4 factorial means up to 4, starting from 1 up to that number. That is known as factorial. And this NCR means what? N factorial upon R factorial into n minus R factorial. Now this might be going above your head. I know it, right? This might be going above your head. Okay, but when we solve the numericals, you'll understand it better. Okay, so now what is combination and what is permutation? This you are having as in the book, huh, for your portion. Combination, permutation. Okay, what is this? The formula is like this here: n factorial upon r factorial into n minus r factorial. And formula for permutation is n factorial upon n minus r factorial. Only this much. Okay. So what is the difference between combination and what is the difference between permutation? It's like this. Suppose uh, there are two persons, husband and wife, husband and wife. Okay, and husband and wife, and there are roughly 10 people who are to be seated. 10 people to be seated in a row. In a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 10. So now combination means what? In how many ways can the husband and wife together? Means husband over here, wife over here, or husband over here and wife over here, anywhere. How can these two be combinedly kept in this line of 10 people? Okay, combinedly, but we are not concerned with how do they sit with means with respect to each other. Who is on the left and who is on the right? They just sit in combination. So that is called as combination. But what is permutation? Permutation over here means, number one, how they are seated within this group and how they are seated within each other also. So either husband is to the left or wife is to the right, or wife is to the left, husband is to the right. This combination will also be taken care of. So permutation includes within the set also, within the combination also, and combination includes just the block. Okay. Remember, for your exam, CIIB, you have only combination. You don't have permutation. You don't have permutation. Permutation problems won't be there for you in the exam. You'll get only combination problems. Okay. So now, coming to this formula, remember this formula, n factorial upon n minus r. If this is r taken as r, then you take this as r. N minus r factorial into r factorial, the whole raised to, the whole into. P means success. See this, P is success. Okay, P is success over here. And Q is what? 1 minus P. So that is failure. P is success and Q is failure. R is what? R or X. Some books call it R, some books call it X. So what is that? That is basically the required factor, required. And N is the total sample space. Okay? You'll understand this when we solve the problems now. So now come to Poisson. Poisson distribution is a discrete probability distribution that expresses the probability of given number of events occurring at a fixed interval of time or space. So given number of events at a fixed interval of time or space. Now understand this. It means the number of events are infinite, but within 1 hour, they are happening roughly 5. Within 2 hours, they are happening 10. So that is within the given time or space. But you don't know up to what time is it going on. If these events occur with a known constant mean rate, so something is constant over here, constant mean rate and independently of the time since the last event. So you don't know when the next event will happen. I know it is above your head right now, but let me solve the problems. There you will get it. Okay. So probability of poison is given as lambda raised to x. Let me expand this. Lambda raised to x, e raised to minus lambda, and x factorial. Or some books call this r also. Lambda raised to r, e raised to minus lambda, and this is r factorial. What is e? E is constant. It's called as Euler's constant. 2.71828. It's a irrational number. Okay. X is 0, 1, 2, 3. This is the required part. X is always required. Lambda is the mean number of occurrences. Means what is occurring at a constant rate. Okay. Now let's solve the problems. Then you'll understand it, isn't it? Yeah. Hold on. Look at this. Now you'll understand it better. A coin is thrown 3 times. What is the probability that at least one head is obtained? Okay, at least one head. Now, don't solve the problem right now. Tell me first, is this Bernoulli or is this binomial or is this Poisson? Who can tell me? Is this Bernoulli or is this Poisson or is this what? Bernoulli, Poisson or binomial? So what is this? Correct? Poison can't be there because poison is infinite number of times. You don't know how many times it is occurring. But in binomial, you know countable numbers. So this is binomial. So once you understand it is binomial, apply the formula for binomial. Okay? Apply the formula for binomial. Now you can apply the formula in various ways. Okay? The formula over here, there are two methods of solving this problem. I have solved this over here using simple method, but some of you can solve it using this NCR also. NCR, okay, n factorial upon r factorial, n minus r factorial into p raised to r and q raised to n minus r. That is the way. Okay. So I can solve it this way also. Sample space is what's here. 3 times coin is space. This sent in the air. So I can get either head, 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 tail, head, tail, head, tail, head, head, tail, tail, head, tail, head, tail, head, tail, tail, and tail, tail, tail. Okay. So at least one head is obtained. So how do you know how many times this should come? This is here 8 times, right? How do you know whether this will be 8 times or 10 times or what? So always remember a coin. Each coin will have only two outcomes. Either you'll have head or you'll have tail. So total number of outcomes is what? Two. How many times we have this toss the coin? 3 times. So 2 raised to 3. So the answer is 8. So total outcomes will be 8. Suppose if I toss the same coin now, understand this, okay? Not getting head is the easy way, correct? Now tell me one answer. Suppose if I toss this coin 4 times instead of 3 times, I toss this 4 times, okay? So how many such combinations I'll get it? I toss this coins 4 times. So how many such combinations I'll get it? Who can give me? 16, correct. How come 16? Because outcome of single coin is 2 and raised to how many times? 4. So 2 raised to 4 is 16. So each coin's individual outcome raised to number of times it is raised. So this way you can have 16 outcomes over here. Okay. So even this way you can solve it. Now what do we want? At least one head. So one head means, see this. This is having head. At least one. So I can have more than one heads also. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 I'm having the heads, but eighth one I'm not having the head. So at least one head is favorable cases is 7. Required. What is required? Probability formula is very simple. Required upon total. So what is required over here? 7. At least one head. So 7 upon 8. So this is the answer. That's what is my required. Right? Or there's the other way also. Probability of getting at least one head equals to probability of getting no head. Yeah, I'll get this and 1 minus that. But that is difficult. Don't go for this one. Go for the simpler method. Okay. What we understand easily is to be taken always. Okay. So, what is the answer over here? The answer is 7 by 8. It's like this. Now I can solve it using third way also. NCR. This way also I can solve it. P will be what over here? See this. If I am going to solve this third way using this binomial formula. So P will be what? P will be zero point 0.5. Means amount of success is if getting ahead is 0 0.5. Okay. Q is what? Again 0 0.5. So P equals to 0 0.5. Q equals to 0 0.5. Okay. R is what? Required. What is required? 3 times. Right. So P equals to 0 0.5. Q equals to 0 0.5. R equals to 3. Okay. And what is N? R equals to 3 times, right? This is 3. And what is N then? N becomes the maximum number of spaces. Means how many times do we require it, right? So it becomes NCR. So 8C3. You can solve it this way also. But the easiest way over here is this. Head, head, head. You just point this over here and you'll get the favorable number of cases, 7. And 7 upon required is total is what? 8. So 8. Okay. You can solve it this way. There are 3 methods of solving this. Number 1, number 2, this cross, and this number 3. This is also, I'll cross it. Keep the simpler way. Okay. How come 0.5? See this. How come 0.5? 0.5 because here, if I throw the coin once, okay, this P means what? Individual success. Remember, P is always individual success. Individual. Whenever I throw the coin once, at that time what success rate is, that is called as individual. So P is what? If I throw the coin once, so what is the probability of getting the head? It is 0.5. And what is the probability of getting tail? It is again 0.5. Okay. Always remember P plus Q equals to 1. P plus Q equals to 1. Always, this is the basic of probability. Okay. From the find the probability of getting a numbered card. When a card is drawn at random from a pack of 52 cards. So I'm having 52 cards and I want a numbered card. Numbered. Now how many cards are numbered? Total how many cards are there? 13 cards, right? 13 types of cards. Out of them, how many are numbered? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. A is not numbered. Ace is not numbered. Joker is not numbered. Joe means we call it J. Queen is not numbered. King is not numbered. Right? So these all are numbered. Now these all are numbered, and into 4, there are 4 types of cards. So 4 into 9, 36. So numbered cards are 36. So what is the formula for probability? Probability equals to required upon total. Okay. What is required? Numbered cards. What are numbered cards? 36. What is total? Total is 52. Total cards I am having is 52. So divide it and you will get 9 upon 13. Okay. So this is one way of solving it. I can have various other ways. Okay. I can use the formula for this is what? Probability of getting a numbered card when a card is drawn at random. This is Bernoulli or binomial or Poisson. What is this? This is Bernoulli or binomial or Poisson. It is, remember, it is Bernoulli because only once I am doing everything. Numbered card I require, but no, it's by Bernoulli. It's not binomial. It's Bernoulli because only one chance I'm taking. Sure, have I said I'll pay this pack of cards I'll take 3 times, 4 times, 5 times? No, only once I'm doing it. So that's why it becomes Bernoulli. But some problems in exam are very easy to solve. Don't fall into the trap of Bernoulli, binomial, and all this poison. Okay, this problem is easy to solve. Easy to solve means I'm having 52 cards. Out of that, numbered cards are what? 36. So required amount total. Required is what? 36. Total is 52. So 9 by 13. That is my answer. So all the problems need not be solved using the basic equations of Bernoulli binomial and this poison. Okay. Next one. There are 5 green and 7 red balls. Two balls are selected one by one without replacement. Now look at this, without replacement. Okay. Find the probability that the first is green and second is red. Now without replacement. Now what does it mean? It means this. This is the box I am having. Okay. And there are 5 green. I won't draw all now. 5 green and something like this. Okay. 7 red balls over here. So total how many are there? 12. Out of that, green are what? 5. Red are what? 7. Okay. Now what do I want? Two balls are selected one by one without replacement. One by one without means I draw first ball now and then second. Okay. And that also without replacement. Without means I'm not replacing that ball, taking out and keeping it aside. Find the probability that the first is green and second is red. See here, and it is said, and. Always remember the basic of probability. Or means plus, and means multiply. Okay, or means plus, and means multiply. So you'll use and now. So multiply. What do I want now? First is green, right? So if I draw this, okay, let's see first one by one. What is required? Probability equals to what? Required upon total, right? Simple. What is my total? Total is easy. Total is 12, right? So total is 12. That is easy. What is required? Required changes in two parts. One is first I have to draw green, so I'll take this over here. First is green, and second is what? Red. Okay. So first is green. How to solve this green? So required, say use the same formula. Total is what? 12. And green I require. So how many are green? 5. So my green requirement will be 5 upon 12. So this is my probability for green. Now what am I doing? I am not replacing this. So this ball is gone. So now how many are remaining? Now 12 are not remaining. Now 11 are remaining. Right? So that's why this becomes 11. And what is red now? Red is same 7. Because what is gone is green. Red is not gone. Okay. So 7. So I'll use this 7. And what do I want? And means this is and. And means multiply. So 5 upon 12 into 7 upon 11. So the answer will be 35 upon 132. You multiply the 7 sides 35 and this is 132. Okay. So 35 upon 132. Remember importantly, probability, okay, cannot be, look at this, cannot be greater than 1. Okay, and probability cannot be less than 0. Probability can never be less than 0. Probability can never be greater than 1. It is between 0 and 1 only. Always remember this. Okay. Okay. Why 11? Okay. Why 11? Look at this. These are the 12 balls inside, right? Now what I have taken? I have taken one ball. I don't know whether it's green or red. Okay. I have taken one ball out. And have I replaced it? No. So this is out. So how many are remaining now? 12 were there earlier. Now what? Only 11 are remaining. So that's why while choosing the red, the second ball, my total is 11, not red, not 12. Okay, because it's given without replacement, without. Okay, got it, everyone? Madhuchanda and Somendra. Got it? Y11. Now I'll change this problem. I'll see here. How will I change this problem? What will I do? I'll just shift this problem from. Let me see how many of you can solve now. Let me change this problem from without to with. Now tell me the answer. So now what is happening? With replacement. Again, 5 green, 7 red, right? Total is 12. Okay. Now give me the probability. First I draw something, then I draw something, and with replacement. So now again draw this green, and second is red. So give me the probability for the first part now. Green, give me the probability. Correct. It is 5 by 12. And red, what is the probability? Upon. What is this lower part? Again 12. Why? Because it's with replacement. I have taken this ball and again put it inside. So here it is 7. Right? So 35 by 144. Okay, that is one replace with replacement. Okay. Okay. Now one more. Let me see. See here, I can twist this problem in 1,000 ways. I'll tell you one more way. Two balls are selected one by one. So I won't take one by one now. Two balls are selected at once. So at once. This is gone. This is gone. Okay. At once. So find the probability that first is green and second is red. At once. I just select. Now this is not first and second because they are selected at once only. So this problem will become one is green and other is red because other. Because here when I select them at once, there is no first second. So one is green and other is red. This you can solve it at your home also. Okay. So we won't fall into this problem too much now. Okay. Very simple. Logic is the same. Two balls are selected at once. Okay. Okay. So let's move on now. Some other ones. If COVID cases of virus in Pune are occurring at a rate of about 2 per hour, okay, COVID cases of virus in Pune are occurring at a rate of 2 per hour, then what are the probabilities that 2 cases would occur in Pune in next 1 hour? E equals to 2.71. Now, which is this type of problem? This type of problem is of which type? Who can tell me? Bernoulli, binomial, or Poisson? Bernoulli, binomial, or Poisson? Correct? Poisson. Correct. It is Poisson. Why Poisson? Because something is going on at a constant rate. Remember, whenever you see any word called as constant at a rate of, something is going on at a constant rate. So immediately you must know that this is a Poisson problem. And you must apply the formula of this one. What is that? E raised to lambda, right? Means e raised to minus x, this one. Where is this? Yeah. E raised to minus lambda, lambda raised to x, and upon x factorial. Okay. So e raised to minus lambda, I'll write it over here only. E raised to minus lambda into lambda raised to x, the whole upon x factorial. Okay. So what is E now? E is always given as constant, 2.71. Okay. What is lambda? Lambda means the thing which is happening at a constant rate. What is happening at a constant rate? At a rate of 2 per hour. Okay, 2 per hour. So lambda equals to 2 over here. What are the probabilities that 2 cases arise? Here, now this is confusing because x is also 2 over here. Okay, so 2 cases arise. I can take this x as 1 also. So let's solve this for 2 first, then I'll solve it for 1. Okay, so e raised to minus lambda. E raised to minus lambda means what? See this. I've reversed this actually. Lambda raised to x into e raised to minus lambda. So lambda is what? 2. Lambda raised to x. So 2 raised to 2 into e raised to minus lambda. E raised to minus 2. The whole upon 2 factorial. How to solve this? See this. 2 raised to 2 is what? 4. Okay, and e raised to minus 2, it comes down. It will be e raised to 2 into 2 factorial is what? 2 into 1. So that is 2 only. So what is my answer now? 4 upon, what is e square? E is what? 2.71. Do the square of 2.71, everyone. Try it yourself. Do the square of, no, scientific calculus is not allowed. Scientific calculus not allowed. Okay. So do the square of 2.1. 2 point what? 2.71. Na? 2.71. 2.71 into 2.71. Okay. So 7.34. Okay. So 7.34 7.34 into, what is this? 2 factorial now. 2 factorial is only 2 now. So 2 and the 2 twos are. So if you do the calculations, you'll get the answer as 0.27. Okay? You'll get the answer. How many of you are trying this? You should get the answer as 0.27. 4 means 2 ones are, 2 twos are. So 2 upon 7.34, it is 0.27. Okay? So this is the probability of getting the next two cases in Pune in next 1 hour. Okay, if the constant rate is 2 per hour. Okay, now I'll change this problem. I'll change this problem to, what is the probability of getting 0 cases? 0. I don't want any case now. What is the probability of getting 0 cases? Now solve this. Now solve this. So what is the what is the formula now? Everyone, lambda raised to x e raised to minus lambda upon x factorial, right? So what is lambda now? Lambda is given as, who can give me the lambda figure over here? Lambda equals to, lambda means what? What is happening at a constant rate? No, lambda means what is happening at a constant rate. Something is happening at a constant rate. So lambda equals to 2. X is what required. What is required? 0 cases. So 0. E I already know, 2.71. So solve it now. Lambda means what? 2 raised to 0 e raised to minus 2, right? The whole upon x factorial. So 0 factorial, right? Clear? 2 raised to 0 e raised to minus 2 upon 0 factorial. Now what are the answers? Anything raised to 0 is 1. So this is 1. This e raised to minus 2, I'll bring it down. So it becomes e raised to 2 into, what is 0 factorial? Who can give me the value of 0 factorial? No, answer is not 0. What is 0 factorial? 0 factorial is always 1. Always remember, 0 factorial is always 1. Okay. So I'll get the answer as 1 upon, what was that e square? 7 point something, isn't it? 7.34. 7.344. Right. So divide it 0.13. What are you getting? 0.136. Are you getting this? 0.136, not 0.36. No, it's not infinite. How to calculate e square? E is what? 2.71. Just do it into, isn't it? E square means what? E into E. What is E? 2.71. So 2.71 into 2.71. E square is that only. Okay? See this. 2.71 into 2.71 square, isn't it? So that is the answer. Okay? Got it? How to calculate E square? Got it, everyone? Okay. Now give me the answer for, this is done. Now you guys give me the answer for one more. And give me the answer over here for, I'll be getting one case. If I have to get one case in Pune. Now you guys give me the answer. So what is lambda over here? Lambda is what? 0.136, correct. The 0 cases is 0.136. What is lambda? 2. What is x? X equals to 1. What is e? E is given already. So lambda raised to x. So lambda means what? 2 raised to 1, right? Into e raised to minus 2 upon 1 factorial, right? Instead of 2, x factorial. So x is 1. So take it now. So equals to 2 raised to 1 is 2. 2 upon e square is what? 2, what, 7 point something, no? What was that? 7.344. So 7.344. What is 1 factorial? 1 factorial is also 1. Remember, 0 factorial equals to 1. 1 factorial equals to 1. These are the two basics, okay, of factorial. So now simple again. 0.13 something was there into 2, right? So this into 2. So 0.27. Are you getting this? 0.27? 0.27. Are you getting this? Yeah. So if you look at it, probability of getting two cases is also 0.27. Probability of getting one case is also 0.27. So same probability. Okay. One more. Mm, I think so. This is done. Nah? First is green and second is red. Done. Hmm. What is the probability of getting a sum of 7 when two dice are thrown? Dice. What do you mean by dice? Dice means, how many of you don't know dice? All of you know dice? Dice. What is the dice? Played Ludo? Ludo and all those in childhood, right? So there we have dice, right? Right? Yeah, yeah. Dice. Pasa. Correct. Pasa. So this for those who don't know. Because there are certain English words, man, we don't understand. Many a times it happens. See, this is dice. Okay? So that is dice. Okay. So now, look at this. One important point about dice you should always know. What is the important point about dice? The important point about dice is, what is it? Dice, the total is always 7. Total equals to always 7 in the dice. If you count top and bottom, it's always 7. Okay. So now what is the case? What is the probability of getting sum of 7 when the two dice are thrown? So if I throw two dice now two dice can be thrown, probability of mathematics is 6 into 6. Now what is this 6 into 6 here? Firstly tell me how many outcomes are possible when I throw one dice. Suppose if this is my die, okay, I'll draw it like this. This is my die, okay, and if I throw it in the air, so how many outcomes are possible? One, two, three, and similarly four, five, six. So six outcomes are possible. And how many times I am throwing? Two times. Okay. So six into six. Six into six. Okay. So that's why total number of ways is 36. So required probability is what? Probability equals to required upon total, right? But total I know 36. So what is required now? Required, what do I want? Sum of 7. So sum of 7 means two of them I'm throwing. One is over here and second is over here. Okay. So I must get a sum of 7 means what? The total of this and this should be 7. So in what ways can it be 7? Suppose if I get it this way. On one I get 1, second one I get 6. Similarly reverse. One I get 6, second I get 1. Then 2, 5. Then 5, 2. 3, 4. Then 4, 3. Okay, these are the only ways. If I start moving 1, then 2, then 3, now if I go for 4, then this is gets repeated. So that's why the required number of ways is 6. So in how many ways, what is required part? Required part is 6. So 6 upon 36, I get 1 upon 6. This is my probability. This is my answer. Okay. So always remember one important point in probability. Okay. Your probability can never be greater than 1 and it can never be less than 0. If you get any probability greater than 1, understand that your problem has gone wrong somewhere. Okay, this is basic. Okay, okay, let me solve one and then we'll stop. What is this? Yeah, one card is drawn at random from a pack of 52 cards. Find the probability that it's a honor card. Now, what is honor card? Now, these words again I say, these words are difficult here. We in Hindi and Marathi, Hindi language, we don't use this word honor. Honor means what is honor? So honor means it will be from the J to queen to king to ace. These are all honor cards. Honor means higher level cards. Okay. Ace, joker, queen, jack we call it, not joker. Ace, jack, queen, and king. So four cards. Four cards into four because there are four types of cards. So 16. So what is the probability of getting honor card? So total is what? See here again required upon total. Total is what? 52. What is required? Required is 4 into 4, 16. So 16 upon 52, that is 4 by 13. So this is the probability of getting honor card. Such a simple problem is this, if you understand it. And next one is what? Face card. Face means only 3. Jack, queen and king. Ace does not have a face. So what? 3 cards now. 3 into 4 types. So 12. So required is what? 12. Total is what? 52. So 12 upon 52. 3 by 13. 3, 4 threes and 4 13s. So 3 by 13. Okay. So that's the way, that much, isn't it? Problems are simple if you understand the problems. Otherwise, the problems become very difficult. Okay. Okay. So now those who are watching on YouTube, kindly note the batch we are going on is selection batch, and we are on the last class of foundation batch today. Okay, foundation is over. From Monday, we'll be having paid classes. Okay, so paid class over here, and ABM, BFM, ABFM, BRBL. All the four subjects are covered. Numericals, objective questions, case studies, everything. 80% discount, double validity on Mahapacks. Okay. Mahapack means 15 plus batches per subject. Use the code Y432. Everyone like this video right now. Those who are watching on the YouTube. Okay. Like this video. Click on the bell icon. Everyone. If you have understood, comment yes in the comment section. Now I'll show you how to use this code Y432. Okay. Go to Adda 24/7. Okay. Let me go to Adda 24/7. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Click on this. Yeah. PDF? No. This is a same PDF. One second. Go to Adda 24/7. Here, click on JIB and CIB. Okay. Click on CIB. Now look at the batches. Okay. Click on this selection batch English. Okay. Click. Then look at the details. Date, time, everything is given. All these details. Study plan is given. Recorded videos are available 24/7. So you can get them. Two-way interactive classes are available. So you can ask the questions. Just now, as many of them have asked. Okay. Click on more offers. Okay. Click on more offers. Let me come. Click on this. Click on more offers. Put the code Y432. Y432. Click on apply. See this 80% off you're getting. So 23,999 reduces to 4,799. Okay. Click on this and you'll get this huge off. Go for it. Also, you can go for Mahapacks. Okay. In Mahapacks, what happens? Mahapacks, you get 15 plus batches per subject. So 15 plus, click on CIB ka Mahapack, see this. Okay, click. Now you'll see the details. 15 plus batches for ABM, BFM, all these things. Okay, you can go through it. Okay, and now look at this fees again. It has reduced to 46 by 78% off. But put the code Y432. You'll get 80% off. Look at this. Okay. Now look at this. 80% off you have got it. 6,999, that is the fees. Okay, so go for it right now. 15 plus batches per subject. Okay. Okay, I'll stop over here now. Yeah. IT class. I'll have to check here. Yeah. I'll be teaching this again. Yeah. I'll be teaching this topic again in the paid class because we are having a separate 3-day session for probability tomorrow no class, Monday we are having the class. Okay, chalo, bye everyone, bye.